6.
What did you say, anyway?
Table.
I missed it already.
Oh. Thank you.
There's even 2 of them.
There's a piece on the left-hand side. Please get it.
First.
So let's see. Groups. Guess they're fine as they are. Actually, I'll check. Does everyone know what to do on first fight? Yeah? Someone not been doing 10-man?
Dork.
Dork. Oh, he's read about tactics, surely, right? I'll just explain along the way. Mine for the first time here was sort of is. Yeah.
Don't get charged by big white man.
I'm just gonna start it, in all honesty.
Sounds
Yeah.
like the speak from
Basically
experience
what-
game, man.
The unit is starting.
The unit is starting? Okay.
Yeah, on this one.
The spell doesn't help my player. He gets enraged if you get hit, and he kills the raid.
Remember to
Oh.
flask up.
With this flask?
Your FMP should be demo or Shawshank.
Something about standing on top of the boss when he spawns is very great.
Do it start.
Which one of you starting? Was it Absolute?
Yeah.
I'm starting.
So if you get kobolds on you, make sure you just move to melee and kill them off. Those are priority. On the here on the first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we will bloodlust on the second part. Do you actually have time to CD here as well? I didn't do this on... Or do you need to hold your CDs? Actually, whatever.
Silence soon.
Doesn't really matter for me anyway.
Second stack.
Too late now, but 2 minutes you can pop, I think, and the rest you should hold.
Yeah, seems.
You should.
Taking it on the third. Taunting in 3,
Silence soon.
2, 1.
Everybody has to attack the vassal. We cannot have this much slacking. Like, even if you have combo points you're swapping, I don't give a shit.
Didn't even see them like popping early.
Like, this
That's
one
right.
person is completely cucked if it doesn't die.
At your feet.
So you're like -1 person in the raid if you don't kill it.
Silence soon.
That's way better.
You need to hold it for a little bit longer.
Silence soon.
Taking it in 3, 2, 1.
Stack high.
Ignore this vassal, just kill boss, I think. We can kill the vassals in intermission.
Silence soon.
Just tab dot it. This is gonna be loss. We're killing Dread Scale.
5, 4.
Mind that Scave Shift needs one of the beacons because he can get knocked out of range. At least one of the beacons.
You want last now?
Yeah.
Shawshank, I'm going to be moving it that way.
Yeah, I'll move. It's fine.
He also breathes, so if you get the spew here, no, don't go in front, don't go in front. Let the tank break you out. Melee needs to be broken, Steve, whenever you can, like ASAP. Here you go, perfect. You
Moving
get
left
to
below.
if you get the debuff here, you go into melee or close to the tank, but you let him go to you. This is way too many not spreading. You need to spread range. Come the fuck on. What about this? You right there, maybe. Can't turn him when he's spewing. You gotta wait till after.
It's
me,
fine.
rest
Just,
the code.
just rest and keep going.
Just let people be me and the code, like I said.
Don't be melee.
We're killing the stationary one. Actually, yeah, it's dead. Yeah, don't like you gotta wait there, Steve. Even if people people need to spread. You need to spread way better. This is why we kind of needed the explanation ahead of time.
It's not a venom.
If you want to be safe.
Yeah, I just trusted the timer. It was bad.
At
Yeah,
this
you
point,
can't.
people should have understood that they need to spread as range, though. Like, I don't know why we have so few range, so range being spread in a clump there just makes no sense to me.
Need to move the boss.
At this point
poison
around.
under.
I can't. Steve needs to take it. I'm still forbearance.
Just
Yeah.
Soulstone scape shift somebody fast.
It has to be Dudu.
You need to stop and just do it. So we don't have enough DPS here. This is kind of bad now.
I need the debuff clearing.
You
We
can't.
can't clear it. We don't have a fire. This is why it needs to be dead here. Because now we're gonna have a lot of people getting stunned. Just proper spreading here, guys. No, you can't slack.
Remember shit if Malie gets it, that's the only thing.
Yes, it will be. We killed it before, so it's all good. Bring it to the Alliance shield here. Spread again around it. Make sure you drop spell power totem, Shoshank. You can't
Yeah.
fire. The other one. Curse of Doom, by the way, is probably too late now. Max melee range for melee.
Fucking Steve.
You don't get knocked. Just gonna jump into the middle in a sec here. Move away from the person he looks at, and the person also needs to move away. I remember, move away from where Inglina is now. Run, 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 run. Spread again. Away from who he looks at. Away from where Shushank is now. Press shatter on Omic. Shattering throw. Or not, I guess.
I'm trying.
Well, you don't have the glyph for.
No.
The glyph is a minor, you should have it.
I will get that next race.
Just
And
PS.
options to patch it.
Oh my god, again he breathes on fucking me.
Just play the mechanic. I don't know, I don't really care that he's almost dead. Don't wanna rage him here. Jump. Let's just go through any strategy that will actually wipe to, I think. So like, even though people should know, like, we'll wipe to not spreading, right? So let's just go through stuff like that, just in case, so people don't forget.
Yeah, we can do it. Just I fail to see how we managed to not spread there when with so
Yeah,
few
I agree.
range.
People,
In all
people
honesty,
should be spreading by default, but it's, I mean, it doesn't hurt us saying it, right?
I mean, yeah, we might as well decide now that we need it. So
Yeah, so again, wipe mechanic on next one is we need to spread, we need to swap to portals, we need to swap to volcanoes, and healers need to heal the target with a debuff. Those are the only things you can actually wipe to, and if we wipe on this boss, we'll all be very sad because it's by far the easiest one.
Yeah, just all healers target it, and it's just instantly healed up, so it's fine.
The
Remember
unit
to
is
go out
taking
with-
Jaraxxus.
Remember to go out with fire, especially if you have it in melee. You don't want to blast the whole melee camp with it. And also kill the ads, please.
I do think on the worms we need to figure out like a stack spot for when a bunch of people get it that are not melee. So the tank knows where to always go.
Yeah.
Because that would make it so much easier for Steve to just wait for the like spew and then instantly go.
For sure.
It's like such an easy mechanic to kill somebody with if we ever want to do immortal on it as well.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Boss also needs kicking. DKs, I'm assuming you'll take care of it.
We are bloodlusting, right, in the start here?
Yeah, Bloodlust here.
I can't get that song out of my head.
Dispel boss.
Get ready for, well, mages need a spell steal here as well. Swap to the portal, cleave onto Jaraxxus from the portal, not the other way around. It's good, only one mistress. I'll kill the mistress. It's very annoying. If you get that debuff, Shushank, just cast a restless ball. I guess you cast lava burst, so you can cast lightning bolt. Like just cast another school and it'll interrupt that. So if you're a warlock, just cast fire. You can still cast shadow afterwards instead. Or you can just not cast for 13 seconds, like, as like a holy paladin.
Dispel boss.
Spell steals, very good. Swap to Volcano, drag the boss to Volcano.
I cloaked off the healing debuff.
Thank you.
Okay, 3 Infernals, just move the boss away from them when they fell Inferno. Way too many melee to take it, I think. And range, just kill him and cleave him. Like, they don't have to die fast at all. They just move away from the Fell Inferno and they can just die from cleaves and tab dots. Hunters can shoot them. Sorry, Steve, did you say?
I have an boss by
Yeah, I'm getting close.
No, I think you gotta be out of defender.
Yeah, you can't really do much to the Infernals anyway, so you don't have to taunt them.
Putting a portal up into.
Yep, get ready to solve for portal. Here we go, solve now. Don't try and not miss kicks during this as well. Mistress Kiss going out, watch your schools.
Dispel boss.
Spell steals. Job healers. Just ignore the next volcano if it spawns. I don't think you will. Yeah, this one's probably by far the easiest one, Geki. Solace.
I'm going ret here, so it's just event.
No ret.
Trade me difficulty if you need.
Drink.
I have no idea how much they're worth at the moment.
Right, can we get away from the alliance then? It's just me.
Did Seal of Command feel good yesterday, came in on this, or
Can't remember.
okay? I'll just keep.
It's
corruption
probably
up
gonna
this
do
time.
more damage.
I think you're mistaking what boss we're on the game.
Yes. Thought it was Valkyrie, so I like didn't know what you're talking about.
The game was like, oh, let's two tank this.
I'm gonna just keep corruption.
I actually read the raid chat.
I'll read it in like
Is
2
that
seconds.
worth
I'm
it?
back in my PC.
I guess you might as well.
We should have mind-numbing wound, box spam.
No, I have it on.
It's really, really strong. Yeah, we have pre-sealer, first target. Let's, I'm not sure if we go, yeah, probably just go Shaman second, then we go Square. And after that, I'll just call a target probably. I'm thinking right now that we just go for non-immunities and interrupts. So maybe go for Diamond after.
Trying to grip the priest in on pull.
You can, but I'm thinking I just run in with Fear.
Yeah,
And the
now
bomb.
we can grip.
Will that hurt your spread?
Yes.
So, Steve just bopped me on pull here.
Yeah, say when.
Shit, that was a mistake. Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
use
in
charge, so do
10
it while
seconds.
I'm charging.
Okay.
5, 4,
Just
Three.
maximize.
2,
Very likely.
Just bloodlust as well?
Yeah, Bloodless.
I'm silenced, I can't.
Okay, so someone else can do it then.
Need to also pop a raid attack here early. And Warlocks are like just flopping, or?
The spells are good, by the way.
Dispel boss.
I got the ball.
Yeah, go across next. Did we lose all? It's Samuel, yeah. I didn't see him. Fucking blind actually. Need the spells immediately. Just use Fierce, use CC. They're all good. Somebody kick next Holy Pala. Elana. Just keep kicking it, cycloning it and stuff on Valana because we're like not killing it for a while. I'll go a little Warlock pet here because it's a fucking ass to deal with. The amount of interrupts that it puts out. And it's not many health. Then go Rogue after. It's marked. After this we can go Mage, I guess. Just keep getting rid of interrupts, I guess. That's good. Try and not use Nox like this.
Sorry.
Dude, we have too many melee. Mage is Noozle. Marked it. Gonna go Warlock after. Curse the spells are also good.
Please, dispel fears. Come on, there's nothing else.
You gotta just spam the spells on everything, guys.
Dispel boss.
Except UA.
MDs. Nice.
Yeah, I got it.
Does the UA one-shot if you dispel it? Otherwise, I actually think you should dispel it unless you're targeted as a priest. Or Pala. Just go Warlock now, Sarissa. Leaving Paladin for last, by the way. CBA with a bubble. If you see a bubble though, just say and we can go on it. I think that's probably gonna be like an every week thing. If we ever see the Paladin bubble, we'll just attack it. I guess we didn't go through the CC bits and like slowing bits, but yeah. Good to pop like a D-stack on pull as well, so that maybe we can like not have Fagdu die and Anomic. And like all CC on them is like super good in the start, because that's like when they're most likely to combine damage on one person. Like Fagdu isn't healable unless we have a cooldown up.
If you set the hunter on focus, he's usually the one that decides who they all go for.
Yes. This is true.
Didn't want to bubble. I guess he did bubble earlier.
Yeah, he does bubble, like I think if he gets CC'd enough. So with the fair I do in the start, just like they have a trinket, but it's a 5-minute cooldown. So the fair, that's why I go into the fair, right? So that all CC we do sticks.
Yeah.
The Curse of Agony really hurt as well towards the end. So that's good to dispel that like halfway through or something, I guess. We could probably kill the hunter earlier too, but I don't know.
On this fight, I think it was nice to have 5 healers out anyway. For the dispels and CSs and all the shit that happens.
Also, Gaki can't get polymorphed in tree form, right? So
yeah,
unless
sure.
he's to deal with.
I'm just gonna start the next one as soon as I can, so we get it spawning. Just to stay away from the door, please.
Yeah. Yeah, so both Hunters and both Shadow Priests are soaking. So basically, whole raid will take Dark Essence, both Shadow Priest and both Hunters take Light Essence. We'll stack on square Light Essence. The whole raid will be there except for the Soakers. The Soakers will spread out around the room. Soaking means you're using the Light Essence. You can take it already, you don't have to wait. You take the Light Essence and you just eat the white balls that are flying into the raid. All the ones that are bound to go into the raid, those are the ones you eat. You need to stay in range of the healers because you'll get a debuff called Touch of Darkness. That will do quite a bit of damage to you and needs healing. So what happens, I guess is for Mind Flayer, is both the bosses will do something called Vortex. Fiola is the light one, so when that one does Vortex, you don't have to care about it, because it's not going to do any damage to you. Or barely any damage to you. When Aegis does Vortex though, it'll do full damage to you, and you'll die unless you use Dispersion, and that's the only thing you're using your Dispersion for in this entire fight. They also have another ability, a shield. When the white one shields, you don't have to care about it as a soaker, but we just keep DPSing the light one, Fiola that is. When Aegis shields, this is where Shadow Priest and Hunter want to pop their cooldown, and everyone else should already be targeting it, because we're gonna pre-swap until it's done her shield. And yeah, just need to burn it down with Bloodlust. This is gonna be where we're Bloodlust. We swap to Aegis before it shields. As soon as we see that it's Aegis shielding, we just pop Bloodlust and we nuke it. And when Fiola does Vortex, it's the only time Raid has to care about swapping Essence, and we're all swapping Essence on that. 5D, you might want to come over to the Raid and pick up your Dark Essence.
But I want to snapshot the light first.
I mean, you can.
That's not.
Change much of your damage, though.
Yeah, it's not
That's when I
worth
want to
it.
try it.
For the soaking groups, I just put up some flares to make it easier. I'll take the left one. Luceo will take the middle one. Cosmin take the one next to that, and Mind Flayer have the last part. If everyone understood that.
VS Soakers, do we just focus on Aegis the whole time, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me on the left, Luceo in the middle, Cosmin to the right, and Mind Flayer to the far right. As far as soaking goes. I just have to look. So I think like you, Luceo, you can probably move closer towards my side. Sorry,
The biggest wipe condition here is because white balls will go through the soakers, so Raid have to dodge them. Like, you cannot just take them if they go in. You want to be dodging them. They're going to do quite a bit of damage. If you let them hit you, everyone's going to take splash damage. So try and dodge them as good as you can. Taking one won't kill anyone, but as soon as you start taking 2 or 3, people might die because there's other damage going on. So yeah, just don't wipe. Lol.
Remove Shadow Protection, maybe?
Yeah, Shadow Protection doesn't help in this entire
ooh.
instance. Like, you don't want to buff it at all. It doesn't do anything for anything good for anyone, except for maybe on the soakers in this on this fight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can the tanks stand on each other maybe? So the bosses are also on each other. Swap target to Aegis now, everyone. Don't lost, do not lost. Dark Vortex, Soakers, watch it. It's Dispersion Mind Flayer, you're gonna die.
Oh, fuck, I can...
Deterrence, Dispersion, hello? Need to rest them. It's like the only thing you have to watch out for as a Soaker. Rest one of the Hunters too.
Tony.
I saw a light one coming into the raid. Couldn't catch it, sorry.
Pop a D-sack here, just heal up. Swap targets again to Aegis. Light Vortex, Raid swaps to Light here. Now, swap to Light or die. We're gonna be swapping back after this. Just watch the Dark Balls, guys. Come on, it literally goes into you. It's so easy to see it. Swap back to Light, don't take Dark Balls on the way. Swap back to the Dark, sorry. Go back on Fiola. 3 Thunder here. Still killable, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't get a light ball.
It's okay, I hit the
think
tank
I
zone.
lost a lot of soakers.
Alright, swap target to Aegis again.
Did you want?
If it shields, yes. Okay, no. We're
Hold
just
on,
dying
Fiola.
though. Yeah, it's a wipe.
How?
We're dead.
We did. There's a little bit on the Soakers there, not using deterrence and dispersion.
It's like
There's
one
also a lot of
ability,
light
guys.
balls coming in.
You all did it on 10 man.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Remember, not disperse too early. You need to disperse just before the cast finishes. Because it doesn't last long enough else.
Yeah.
And if you use it too early,
That's
just
what I
swap to light
thought
essence.
as well, Sart. But I was about to click it, but then I realized I used it too late.
No, what he means is it has like a wind-up cast, and then it's channels, so you don't use it during the wind-up cast. That's what he said. So
Because I think the channel is like 5 seconds long, while dispersion lasts 6
That's
seconds.
what I meant as well, oh my god.
Didn't sound like it.
Okay.
Sounded like you meant that
Sorry.
you thought you could wait for a tick. You can't. We shouldn't. You should prevent them to go into melee, yeah. The other ones it's not necessary to take. But like Raid also needs to like open their eyes. We have people dying to like when we swap to light there, we have people dying to that. Actually, people dying to light vortex. When light vortex happens, the whole raid switches to light. Like you're not special, you're swapping except for if you're the tank. The tank is the only one who doesn't swap, so we don't have to move the bosses. So having deaths to that is just really, really terrible. Like you have 6 seconds to swap to light essence there, and I called it instantly. Just be on Discord, listen to Discord, and you won't fail it.
Didn't you get the rest? So?
Everyone should be ready.
If anything wasn't clear, you need to ask now.
Steve, are you getting a... There we go.
Yeah, make sure you have an essence, otherwise you instantly die.
3, 2, 1.
Watch a light went out, heal them. Watch the light balls. Guys, you can't just stand there when they're going in.
Just wipe it again.
Search. Yeah, we need way more healing as well. But like, Raid has to like open their eyes. Like you can't just stand there when the light balls are going in and you're gonna wipe us like this.
Are Soakers positioned all the way around the boss?
I have a timer all around the boss, but yeah.
Okay.
There were 2, so I missed one. One went in.
Yeah, it was super dodgeable. I dodged it. And then just died to light. Or like I might have gone hit by somebody else getting hit by it. But no, I just died to light search.
Yeah, someone got hit by it there.
Like it requires everyone to dodge it. You can't just stand there like mindlessly spamming your buttons when the light balls are going in. Like I said that before the first pull, you need to dodge. They're like, the hitbox of them is not a big one, so just if they're coming in, you're gonna save a lot of damage by just avoiding it.
Yeah, you will always take like the closest ones to the wall, Mind Flayer, and you know the closest one towards the boss. Same with me, whereas the hunters will take the ones coming from sort of the other angle, I guess. That's explainable. rough
If
to
you have a
explain.
light essence, you take like 0 damage to the light balls, Lucio. So that's
no,
not
it
light.
was damaging me.
No, it wasn't.
Then you have the wrong color or no color.
You had Touch of Darkness. It's a debuff that happens. I said that as well.
I just need to get healed then.
Yes,
Oh, we
need
have
healing.
new Hellstones, please.
Yeah, you can just hit the Shadow Mob constantly. My player, I doubt you'll too much time to
we have
tab
2
dot
attempts.
anyway.
Well, if you can, like, tab dot is obviously worth it. Like, cleaving is advised. Yeah, we need to, like, you need to avoid damage, guys. This is like the entire fight. You take damage, we die. Don't worry about anything else. Bosses are gonna die if we just don't, like, let it, like, take unnecessary damage.
Angley, get the buff.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's
wait,
something
wait,
else.
sorry.
Let's go.
So,
Grab in.
Please don't ninja pull those.
that was me, it was me.
Venter will always take that 1/6.
Oh, okay, okay.
So you just take the other ones. Maybe we should scoot like a little bit. Everybody takes like 1 step to the right. Because I think my player's covering a big area now. But obviously if you eat them like earlier in another way, they won't come in. Like wrong from the wrong sides later anyway. So
Yeah.
targets now. Dark Vortex. And this is cooldown. Swap back to the Fiola.
And that's it. There we go. Now I need to
Lucio,
first
pop your
right.
cooldown. You cannot wait. Don't slack. Come on. Why take that damage? Don't need to. Don't need to. Time to swap targets again, guys. Swap to ADs here. Swap back to Fiola.
Didn't fucking pick that one.
Interrupt this late or instantly. Thank you, Rugs. Do not need to insta kick this. Unless it's like at the end of the cast. So next one we're gonna have to either hit 80s or we're gonna have to swap to Light Essence. Alright, swap targets. Light Vortex, we're swapping Essence here. Just swap now, we have no Dark next to us. We're gonna stay this Essence now. We're not gonna swap, so let the light balls come in and dodge it, dodge it, dodge it.
Are we taking the black balls then?
For fuck's sake. Oh, people aren't dodging, the black balls are going in and you're not moving.
I'm just gonna stop the black balls now.
Yeah, you should be, but it's like you couldn't do it that fast anyway. People could have just
No,
dodged.
no, of course not.
Like, there's no reason to swap there, because the next ability is gonna be the shield regardless. But now you're probably not gonna make the shield, because people can't avoid the balls. Snurk, we just lost if you. Oh no, Sean's alive. You would have like lusted a second there. Oh, just wipe it. How hard is it to just look at your screens, guys? Come on. The ball's just flying in, and it's like not even going fast. The fight's literally done if you guys can just avoid that one thing coming in on your screen. It really requires everybody to pay attention. I can't play the game for you. Yeah, if I say we stay, you should swap, but it wouldn't have saved anyone there because the ball was already through you guys. Like you couldn't swap and then go and soak it. People need to be aware. But this is still like, when we get the light vortex, and we have, like, we'll still have the black balls flying around, right? They don't go away because we get the black vortex. So even if we're swapping back to dark after, people need to, like, watch it while we have the light one. If we take the dark balls with the light essence, we will die. Like, I said this before we even pulled it once, and now we wiped 3 times, so the same thing.
So if you say to the raid to stay on light, the soaker switch to dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, like I said...
That will only happen if we get shield last, though.
Yes, they would only... There's only one scenario that happens, and this is this one. Because they can't do same ability back to back. So, we, like, at this stage, we know we get the third ability. We have 2 abilities left. The light vortex and the dark shield. Then we get the light vortex, we're all swapping to light. Then why would we swap, right? Because the next one's a dark shield. We could just stay light, pop lust, and just keep nuking, and maybe even kill it before the shield happens at all. But people aren't paying attention, so we take light balls and half the raid just dies instantly.
Give might to Lucille or Hunters. I think they got it.
Like, it's really not that hard to just look at your screens and dodge black balls when you have light essence.
Steve, pick your essence.
It's a good like timing to pop like a D-sack as well. At least I did.
Yeah, for sure.
In case a ball goes through. Because everyone has swapped right and we're basically taking all the light ones. There's gonna be a lot of dark ones around. But do your best to dodge and pop a CD as well.
Touches are out.
And just rest you there.
Yeah, just rest her. Swap targets now. Dark Vortex, swap back. Soakers, get ready. Use your immunity now. Lucio might use it too early, heal Lucio here.
I could not get that white ball, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful here, Raid.
Swap targets here. Yeah, Lust. Just cool down some priests as well and stuff like that. Yeah, made it. Nice. We know the next one's gonna be a light ability. If it's shield, we're just keep staying with it. If it's vortex, we're swapping and then swapping back. Shield. Nice. Watch it. D-sack. Okay, so when we get the vortex here, we're swapping and staying.
That means also that Kiters will swap. After the, of course, after the explosion though, not the insta.
Yeah, when you're swapping here, you have 6 seconds, right? So just watch that we have no dark balls about to hit us at that point, or you're gonna maybe insta-kill yourself. Yeah, just swap late here, swap now. And dodge balls, dodge balls, dodge balls.
We're talking about that. Okay,
Yeah, that's way better, good job. Unlucky. On the loop. Does Blade Break do full damage start or not?
Yes.
That's kind of insane, actually.
It transfers full damage, and when you get the buff, you hit it for like 20k with Blade Flare doubling it. It's pretty fun.
Who's taking the boss?
Tyranics.
I need to swap tank?
Yep. This
Yes.
is
Yeah.
Do I need health flask or I'm good?
Resistance flask.
Okay.
I can trade you one.
I have one actually.
There's a few things you need to know here as well, Tyranics. When the boss is about to submerge, you need to make sure that you, like 10 seconds before or so, you need to make sure that you kite him away from the frost patches that we're going to grip down. There's going to be 2 frost patches just next to the boss, one on the left side, one on the right side. Just kite him away from those 2 frost patches, like to the left hand side. Probably is what we did on the other raid. Seemed to work fine.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously if you yourself step in a frost patch, you're gonna be super slowed, so you don't want to step in a frost patch either. And once he emerges again, you want to get back in the same position, so we have you're standing like in between the frost patches. I'll leave the other explanation to him again.
Do you know how this is tanked, Tyranics?
No clue, no.
Oh, yeah, I want to fill in as well onto the healing part. You want to have 1 beacon on absolute unit and 1 beacon on scape shift as soon as you enter phase 3. You need to make sure you refresh your beacons as well. And then watch out on your mana as well, Paladins, because you're just going to be spamming Holy Light constantly onto Tyranics. And that's the way we're going to deal with the debuffs on people, the Penetrating Cold. So if you have Penetrating Cold in phase 3, you want to move on top of the tank, on top of Tyranics, so the splash from the Holy Light Glyph actually hits you. As soon as your Penetrating Cold debuff is gone, it's important that you move back as well, though, because if you do not, then you're just going to keep healing onto the boss.
Paladin might want to judge an Uber because me and Eventer will be off fetching ads. With light, that is. One of the Holy Paladins.
Oh, yeah.
So we're
That's
kind of
interesting,
going to need
actually.
a judge on the ads for a lot of the fight.
That's gonna be...
That's going to be a little bit yikers.
Yeah.
This needs to be done.
I think we
you
just,
can
yeah, I think
easily
it just
judge the boss while tanking the ads, I think.
Not if we're not there. Fetching ads.
We have 2 hunters though. Should have MD for every wave.
Which side is which tank going?
I'm on the left as you're looking at the boss, and Venter's on the right as you're looking at the boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you can sort MDs, Cosmin and Lucio between yourself, I guess. Who's MDing what side?
Who's pulling the orbs? Who's pulling the orbs? Yeah, the boss.
If we can be like quiet for 3 seconds, I can start explaining. But I don't want to interrupt anyone. So we'll be tanking first off. Tyranics, you see the circle he's in right now?
Yeah.
We'll be tanking it like on the edge of the circle, like the closest edge. You just like basically we run in. We can start like from here where I am now. Don't need to go here yet, but like obviously we start from here. We run in. You just turn it and stand like so the boss is on that little like edge of the circle basically. We're gonna grip down to Frost spheres. Probably Cayman does one, and I guess the Dork does the other. Because those are the most, like, the people in this raid that have been there most regularly. So I'll let you guys figure that one out. Just it's important that we don't fail this because yeah, don't want to spend too much time on because if they're not in position, we'll wipe or we'll struggle like hard to kill the boss. But yeah, basically we tank it in the middle of 2 frost patches. We get ads spawning from each side. Both paladins get 2 ads each. We passively cleave them. So like cleave is good, whirlwind is good, but fan of knives is bad. So you don't want to like actively gimp your DPS super hard to attack them. You just want to passively cleave them. Like it's a warlock, you just put up a couple dots on them and let them rot down on their own. Like they don't have to insta die, but they need to die before the next one spawn all the time. This is going to be something the entire fight that we're dealing with, it's just ads. But we need DPS on the boss. Like DPS on the boss is super important. So if an Asa Rogue is like spending any time on the ads, you're just wasting so much time. So Asa Rogue and like Feral DPS and stuff like that will just sit on the boss and just nuke him as much as possible. Whereas like Warriors will always cleave and whirlwind. DKs will spread diseases and use their like natural cleave. That's about the only thing that should be needed. Obviously, I'd say Blade Flurry for them to start like the first set.
Blade Flurry?
Blade Flurry. So that's phase 1. Phase 2 is going to be when the boss burrows. So Tyranics, while you're tanking, the only thing you actually need to pay attention to as well, obviously you need to pump threat as much as you can because we're like nuking the boss and DPS matters. But outside of that, you just need to look at the burrow timer. When the burrow timer is like 10 seconds left, you just drag it to the wall on your right or your left. It doesn't really matter, but we did like your right, so our left, like this side where I'm running to right now. Just drag it all the way to the wall. He will burrow and start like fixating on a random player in the raid. One of the hunters will shoot down another frost sphere. We don't want several down at once. Like we did on 10-man, it's not how we want to do it on 25. We want one of the hunters to shoot down frost spheres one by one, so that we know which one to use. The person kiting will then move towards this frost sphere, try and kite it around as much as you can. Right before the boss reaches you, you'll get bopped. You'll let it stay on you, like you don't have to move while you're bopped because it won't do any damage to you. You just wait for the bop to have 3 seconds left on duration, then you move into the frost patch and the boss will then pick a new target after it and remove the frost patch. Then when that frost patch is gone, obviously, and it starts moving again, the hunters will shoot down one more frost patch and we'll use that the same way. We'll bop a person right before they get reached, they'll wait and they'll like basically hand the boss into the frost patch right before the bop them.
Is there any DK that has prepared anything for this at all? Watched any videos?
I did.
Is that body type?
Yeah.
We could just use body
Maybe you should grip down instead.
Okay, which on the left or the right?
To left side.
Left side of the boss.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so DKs will also need help with killing these frost spheres. We use the hunters for this in the other raid. So if Cosmin helps body type on the left and Cayman and Lucio, you help Cayman on the right. You can always hit them. You're frost, right, Oxby?
Yeah.
So you can probably one-shot it with obliterate.
Okay.
Frost strike won't do any damage to it. They're immune to frost damage. And yeah, the frost spheres are kind of aids to target. Like they don't have a health bar.
And you can't tap target them. You need to click them.
Yeah, if you have a macro that targets nearest, then it might just target the wrong one. So basically, that's like phase 1 and phase 2. When phase 2 ends and the boss comes back up, we're again nuking it to 30%. We might have to think a little bit how we manage. Can we not pull these scarabs? Can we kill this?
Is he always coming up at the same place, or where is he coming up in phase 3?
He'll always re-emerge where he is, but threat doesn't reset, so you just wait in between the two frost patches in the front again, and the boss will come to you.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you'll see where he is because he's chasing someone. So once he's done chasing someone, he just pops up where he's finished, and he'll just come running over to you.
And yeah, I would have really hoped everybody watched videos on this, because it's not as fun to progress any fights that have any mechanics if people aren't like prepared and even knows how like mechanics look. So it is really helpful if people have watched that.
Yeah, I also want to just emphasize again that in phase 3, when we get penetrating cold debuff on you, you need to move to the tank, and once it's over, you need to move back again. There is a chance that you end up like starting at like back-to-back ones, but you know.
Yeah,
Just
so
move back again then.
another thing in phase 2 as well, while he's burrowed, we'll have scarabs like these ones that we already have, but they're gonna be called swarm scarabs. They're gonna be following what a person. We'll have quite a few. They'll fixate on one person, and that person needs to not get hit by it because it leaves a debuff that lasts for a minute. You don't want that going into phase 3. So if you get chased, you run away from them. If you're not chased, you let other people kill them for you, or if you kill them if you're not followed by them. And that's basically the entire phase 2. After it comes back up, we're back into phase 1 until 30%. At 30%, he'll add leeching aura to us. That would basically leech our lives. We need Mortal Strike on the boss at this point. Sark, just prepare a second dagger with wound in case the hunters die. But the hunter should have aim shot, and you need to both have it to keep it up. Otherwise it will drop. But yeah, at this point it's very important, hunters, that you don't use your aim shot on the ads, because I think that's something we struggled with a little bit in the other raid. So we used some aim shots on the raid. Or the ads, and we lost it on the boss, and then the boss heals for a lot more. But yeah, so phase 3, the healing is very special because you don't want to overheal people. So there's a couple of things to keep in mind. Is we want Judgment of Light up on the boss, preferably all the time. You don't want to spam shield everyone, because that's going to make us take more damage. You just want to shield people that get the debuffs, and the tanks, obviously. So you can spam shield the tanks, and you spam shield the people that get the penetrating cold debuff. Another thing with the penetrating cold is if you get it, you're gonna go and stand on Tyrannix, on the main tank, because he's getting spammed by both the Holy Paladins with Holy Light, so the Holy Light glyph will keep you alive. If you don't run to the tank, you're gonna get fucked, and you're gonna probably die. Most of our wipes were to this in the other raid. So, like, because we didn't use that strategy at first, we used another strategy where we tried to just assign people to heal them, and then that didn't work out. So we swapped to the strategy and basically killed it within 2 pulls. So if you just pay attention to when the debuffs are going out, if you get the debuff, you're free to pop your health stone. Can we get a new one down as well, please? I've used mine at least. You pop your health stone and you move to the tank. If you're a rogue, you can cloak it. Then you don't have to pop your health stone. If you're a DK, you can AMS it, and then you move to the tank, you shouldn't have to pop your health stone. Stuff like this. If you're a mage, that's what your block is for. Like, use your immunities on that. It's the best use for them, like, by a lot. And basically, phase 3, we'll still have ads coming in, but it's a DPS race. We'll be lusting in phase 3, basically as soon as we hit it. We might want to change that eventually, so that we lust later. But for now, we'll start when we hit phase 3. We're gonna lust. We're gonna kill the ads that are currently up. Not nuke them, but keep cleaving them so they die. Then the ads that come after that, we're gonna move out of the frost patches. Just keep them in the raid so they get a little bit lower. At 75%, they're gonna burrow, and we're gonna let them burrow. We might need armies, but that's only on a like per call basis. We'll never army of the dead if we don't call it, because the armies are gonna heal the boss as well. But yeah, for healing in phase 3, I've tried to set up the groups. Warlocks basically self-sustain. They won't need any healing. They siphon life heal. Well, FMP might, but like he's gonna take a lot less damage anyway because of whatever, Soul Link.
Yeah, I have
and
Vampiric.
That group has Vamp Embrace, yeah.
Yeah.
We might wanna swap you. I think maybe we swap you into into the healer group instead of bite me.
Yeah.
I think like this is probably better. Is bite me sealing stream stronger than Shushanks as well?
Yeah, but then that means that the paladins will get tied in the last phase though. Kind of nice.
True. I mean, well, we can try like this.
We try like this first and.
Yeah.
So, is there any plans on like defensives on me, like some sacks and stuff? Because in 10 man I noticed while healing it, like sometimes the tanks get fucking chunked.
Yeah, we want to be rotating all cooldowns on you in the last phase. Because you get the leeching debuff is something you also get, right? And it does damage based on how much health you have. You're like probably going to be topped most of the fight, so you're going to take like a lot of chunks when he hits you at the same time as you take a tick. So just start rotating, like, you probably just need one cooldown at a time, but it's, like if you can have a cooldown up through the phase, it's good, but I don't think you can, so just start using it when, like, we start having penetrating colds.
I don't need them in phase 1.
You shouldn't.
Okay.
I think ferals are the best for phase 1, but the DKs are the best for phase 2. Or phase 3.
Say we give it a go now. Refloss, please.
Could I just make a little suggestion for the DKs after what we learned yesterday? You don't go in instantly, the frost spheres, you'll see them spawn above your head and you can actually click it really easy. But one will spawn like behind him here, and one will spawn here on the left hand side, same on the right. You kind of want that second one. The one here, so you want to target and run to the side that you're gripping and grip it down that way. And it made it a lot easier, because it is some serious fuckery trying to grip them.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yep. I like.
We can come up to where I am right now. You can pre-cast from here. Don't go off this little platform though.
Do we get some MDs and stuff?
5.
You won't.
No. You won't.
Only tricks.
3, 2.
Oh, that tricks do.
You should probably tricks the tank here. Because he's not getting MD'd. First one is down. Nice. Oh, that's not good. That's not where you want it.
There's one above the...
No, but we have two already.
Yeah.
Grip. There's one above boss left side. Try to get that.
You want, like, you see where the ads are now? They're supposed to be here, the second frost patch on the left.
Can we get this down? Nice.
You need to keep Sunders up on Omic. Come on.
Yeah, I saw it last second, so...
Right, ads kinda need to start dying now. Kill them off.
Sorry,
Like, they should be dead here. We need way better cleaving and way better spread damage.
Just pop a city, thanks.
Yeah, pop cooldowns, tanks. Time to move. Tronix, you might need to move fast now. You need to keep an eye on that cooldown. It's like the only thing you need to keep an eye on here.
It's gonna merge in a really bad position, yeah.
Wall's ending now on me.
Like I said, 10
You could
seconds
just
before.
create a new spot.
Yeah, we need to, but we already used 3 of our frost patches. We need to do really good at kiting here.
Pursue on Tyranic.
You just kite her around.
Don't move the ads. Oh.
They're dead, boss.
One burrowed.
Yeah, we got one of them.
He gonna need a bop though soon, because he's gonna be hit by it. Yeah.
Before that,
you need to move into
you need to move into a frost patch.
Just move into a frost patch now.
Fast. God, I explained this. This is why you needed to watch the video.
Lucio. And you don't want to use the closest frost patch here.
Don't use the close one. We have an ad. Get it on the frost patch. Let's kill it. We have 2 ads. Oh, we have 3. Why is it stunned? You're not allowed to stun the ads if you're not the tank.
You need another ult down at the front.
Decode.
We used one of the patches we were gonna use.
We should, yeah, it's emerging here.
hunters need to talk. This is
Should
your
I
job.
have shouted for a buff or?
You should. We need to talk. Like, it's like,
Sorry.
like always need to like use our words when we're doing raids.
It's basically a wipe this due to the patches from the start.
Guaranteed
Anyway.
a wipe. So body type, I guess you didn't watch the video, or like you're supposed to like drag it down on the left.
Yeah, but I pulled on the
Drag
wrong
it to
side.
the right, yeah.
Yep.
You need to also stand on the left side.
I did tell you 10 times that you were left side.
I asked you if they turned the boss, and you said no on this side.
I
And
said left side is always left side from where we're watching.
I asked you if, like, we look at the boss, and you said left side. So it was the left side of the boss.
It's okay for now. It's just a misunderstanding. Let's just not.
So this is what happened yesterday as well. Why are these like questions and discussions happening not in Discord where we have like where we can like sort out these misunderstandings? These questions should never be handled in whispers. It's just not good. Like if we handle this on Discord, like you will always make sure that we all understand each other. Because this is a misunderstanding based on a whisper. It's so unnecessary. Like, you need to stop managing stuff in whispers or party chats. Just handle it in raid chat or on Discord.
So Jeeves.
Just do what I said at the start. Target your ad before you go in. If you just wait a second when the boss is pulled, the ad spawn, target it, and just run on top of your tank. Me and Eventer will both already be stood at the corresponding side. So I'm at the left side as you look at the boss, and Eventer's at the right side as you look at the boss.
Maybe somebody should dress me, or I can just lie here until next ball. Aingley.
I just sleep there.
You stood there spamming holy lights for like a minute.
Wasn't somebody in yesterday's raid? Wasn't somebody calling out Bobs? I was expecting that, to be honest. Sorry.
No, people were asking for them when they needed them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, it's going to be the first Bob is going to be from Aingley here. Already discussed this with him. The second Bob can be from literally anyone, but we will call for it anyway. But we can always do Aingley, then Wings, and then Absolute Unit, and we say Escape Shifts for a rainy day.
Yeah, and from now on, this is the last time I catch anyone not watching a video before. Like we do a raid, like I shouldn't even have to explain as much as I've done tonight. Like, this raid doesn't have that many mechanics. If people had watched them, what they look like this would have been a lot easier. Because now we have to go through phase 2 and like actually learn phase 2, which is basically an intermission phase. Yeah,
Right.
hunters, you're shooting down one frost patch, so Cosmin, just shoot down one frost patch and call which one you shoot down. So we have 4 ones that you can use. It's this middle one that's like right above me, there's the back one that's right above where I am now. So just say like back of the room, middle of the room, and then like whoever's followed, just watch it, kite it around, get next to it, get bopped, and then move it in 3 seconds before the bop.
And never drag the boss into the 2 front ones.
Never drag to the 2 front ones. Yeah, trying is the only thing you need to watch out for first phase. Just look at the timer on the barrel. When it's 10 seconds left, you need to move.
Freezing the tank this time on pull.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a good first one. And again, you failed.
What? That's the wrong side.
Left side. Like, how is it that hard?
Can we get
We have it, we're getting it.
We have one anyway.
Bro, I was on this side and you told me to go.
Just do it after the fight. I don't know what's so hard about left one.
You add some time. Make sure we clear off
We're
this.
better DPS now. Just need a little bit more on the right side.
Get those ads like a step closer.
Yeah,
the
they're a
next
bit
wave.
far, Aventer. But you can go on the frost patches and melee. 16 seconds now, Toronix, just watch the timer.
And we keep hitting the boss.
Yes, don't care about the ads here, just keep hitting boss.
Just follow boss and keep hitting it.
More to the wall, you're way too close.
Dork, go rag roll. Move to the left side, guys.
The right.
On wings.
Go back.
I think you should bop
Now
yourself.
you kill the ads, guys.
Yeah, bop yourself.
Bop yourself wings.
Yeah, you bop yourself if you're a paddle. Don't bubble. You cannot use an immunity when you're followed, you'll wipe the raid.
Wanna kill the one in the middle to the left?
Now we're killing scarabs, if you're followed, you run away from them. Yeah, we have another patch down for the next person. It's Steve.
You bop yourself, Steve?
Just don't shoot it down early now. We're gonna watch the timer when he's ready.
Okay.
Because we might not need the second one at all. No, we're just gonna bop the next one as well, but we're not gonna go with another one. Just kite it a little bit if I do. Not through the raid preferably. No, what? Where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? Oh my god.
Oh my... What? Why?
Fuck was this?
What is happening?
Need more
reposition, reposition.
We can put it on the right side. If we
Get another
can
one.
do
So
Yeah,
get in between these two frost patches now,
Tank is
Toronix.
dead. It's dead.
Toronix died.
It's dead, yeah.
Guess we're not healing. Come on, like, why are we failing that one? Like, you never move to this side of the room when you're chased by the boss. Never, ever. We need more DPS on the swarm scarabs as well. Like I see mages doing like 70k to them. I don't know, you guys weren't followed. Also Dork barely doing anything. The Shadow Priests aren't DPSing them. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I was I wanted to wait for see if I could chase, but I was gonna pop my dispersion early.
Yeah, you just pop your cooldowns. You'll get 2 of them with 3 minutes as well.
Want me to paint up Tora when boss emerges immediately, just in case?
Not really, because we'll need it for last phase. But Toronix, you can't get hit by Storm Scarabs. Like specifically you, like you're taking 2.3k damage every 3 seconds for no reason.
It feels like when the submerge phase is starting, half the raid is just fixated on watching what a noob's doing, so there's way more swarm scarabs everywhere, and enraged ones are not getting DPS down.
You can try and shot the enraged ones as well.
Like people are just switching off and just staring at somebody running around.
Just ignore the guy who gets followed and just DPS swarm scarabs. Like everybody needs to DPS them. You can't just let half of the raid deal with it.
By the way, about the cleave, I'm sending my blade flurry into the left set of ads on Steve's ads.
I'll cleave the right side then instead. No, like look, I don't know like how you use left and right where you're from, but so left and like boss is literally where don't stop typing. Like boss is literally like the same place he is now. So left side as we look at it is where Six just popped a flare. Like I don't know how you get this side where I'm standing now to the left side of the boss. I really don't.
But I was here, and he said to go on the other side, and that's why I went there.
No, nobody did. You gripped it to this side where I'm standing on now 2 times in a row. Even though we were told to go on the other side after the first pull.
It's literally, boss gets pulled, you find the sphere, go left side of boss, grip it, kill it, continue.
And it's very preferable if you also grip the one that's right above where the flare is now, because they spawn like 3 and 3, right, in a line, and there's not gonna be like you this time. Obviously, you were on the wrong side, but you gripped the one in the middle and not the back one. But yeah, it's like just on where the flare is where you're gripping down to, and the ones above that is the one you're gripping.
Just follow me in. You could just be on top of me.
Tricky, get the feast, please. Yeah, I'm just gonna start the pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, like when you get pursued as well, the boss is gonna be really slow. You have a lot of time to think. Like, don't panic. Just turn the boss a little bit to your left, Tronix. Like that, yeah. So basically, the frost patch is decent body type, just a little bit more back, right? It's like perfect for next time. But we can use this one. It's not a big problem. I would probably drag it to the wall on your left now, Tronix, when you move it.
Blade Flurry is over now.
Yep.
Next adds in 5. Look good on the damage on them though, so.
Yep. A little bit too much here, maybe even. But yeah, it's, unless it's like straight up padding, it's whatever.
Submerge in 15.
Yeah, moving it a little bit early, maybe. 10 seconds is all you need. But we just follow boss anyway. We need more damage on boss. Why are you on ads there, Onomic? You're told to be on boss.
So slow.
Just don't be in the boss patch and you won't get slow. Now just
Remember
kill
aim.
ads, swarm scarabs. If your name isn't Dudu.
Ja, jag didn't know you had.
Move into frost patch. Maybe a little bit late now. Tyranic should have one out on you. Don't tank it. Just run away from it.
On Scape Shift and bop himself.
You don't need to stun it either. It doesn't walk faster than you. Now he went on me because you stunned it.
Oh, shit.
It's at the front there. Watch it. He's gonna have to move through you guys. Don't be in front of this frost patch.
Will I get another one or?
Yeah, this you probably take another one, right? But it's okay.
One.
We manage. Just get one.
Troll
Get one more and throw it in.
In the back. One in the back. In the back.
Mind Flayer, other way, other way, other way, other way, other way, other way. Yeah, he came back.
Submerge.
It's okay. That like the back one here is whatever. Finish the Storm Scarab.
Oh,
Big
Blade.
damage on boss. Pop second cooldowns. Don't hold them.
Move it kinda close, Steve, so Blade Flurry again.
Yeah, the other one's going.
Blade Flurry up. And Blade Flurry over.
I kite it to the wall again, right? Before he submerges.
We wanna get it to 30 here before submerge, so don't kite it. Need to finish the ads on the left. Hunter swap.
Thanks to the personal left side.
Some balls up.
Up Infernals here. Oh, they weren't on the patch.
Just combat res Lucia and keep going.
No, they're gonna submerge.
Ah.
Not enough damage on boss. Just wipe it here. We used too many frost patches. Anyway.
I'm trying to get penetrated by the boss.
Yeah, he did no damage when it's not targeting it.
There we go.
It does damage to you, but...
Yeah, but for some reason I jumped through it 2 times and it didn't damage me.
Gamer.
Did I fuck up something or the tank died?
No, it was on a patch. That's why it blinked to you and hit you.
Okay.
Yeah, when dropping the patches, you need to be careful not to drop them in the back. You know what, like where we're stood now at the start, left or right of them is where they kind of spawn, the back ones. And if there's a patch there, it's not going to make it to the tanks. And we've still got ads already up.
They don't start burrowing until 75% though.
Say that again, sorry.
They don't start burrowing until they're on 75% HP.
Yeah, but the ones that are up will. That's what I'm saying. So we need to stay on the ice patch when we've got them.
Yeah, you can't attack them early. You need to let them get on the frost patch.
Yeah, one of them got died.
But yeah, it's good if the off tanks can keep an eye on the next stat spawning as well, because I think you need the hunters to swap to kill yours there, because one was really high. Like the blade flare didn't do a lot of damage.
I can call when we should finish it, because the second set of ads, I'm running out and fetching with freedom.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is you just call when they need to die, and then that means that hunters are swapping targets and killing the ones that are left.
The blade flare is only hitting the closest one to the boss, because I can't move further in and reach the boss.
But yeah, we have to be careful though, because we obviously don't want them buffing. So I'm trying to get them as close to the boss for you as I can.
But yeah, Swarm Scarabs, again, if you're pursued, all you do is run away from them. You don't stun them, because then they re-pick a target, and that target might be right next to it. DPSing. So just run away from it, whoever you are. Just run away, let it get killed by other people. But we need more damage on the boss, so don't move it early, because that really matters. But also just pop your cooldowns and fucking pump, guys. Like, we need way more damage on the boss. Boss can't, like, we can't do 2 barrel phases.
Should we just try without any of the dot classes dotting them, or should we?
No, dot classes need to dot the ads.
We should dot them. Okay.
Yes, we need to. But it's like warriors cleaving and DKs cleaving doesn't really lose us that much damage depending on what they're cleaving with, right? But like, I don't know which cleaves DKs are using, but you should prioritize your single target on boss, as whichever class you are. Like, if we have too little damage on boss, Warlock shouldn't be putting both UA on and Corruption on both ads. Just put Corruption, it's enough. Obviously, we only have one athlete, so there's that.
Five.
But yeah,
4,
damage on boss is
3,
prior.
2, 1.
Pre-podding is obviously expected. Get the second one. Again, a little bit deep. You want to try and get it so that's like straight.
One Shadow Strike went through.
It must have resisted my stun.
They're interruptible as well, guys. Just get her up.
Stuff her up as well.
Positions on odds were like really good there, by the way. That was pumped.
10 seconds to burrow.
Yeah, move now, move.
Melee follow.
Stay on boss. Like, we're about 5% behind where we want to be here.
Yeah, you can wait with dotting here as well.
Yeah, we have a lot of time on ads here.
Kill the one in the back.
Run.
The code getting
Keep
pursued.
moving.
Next one in the middle to the left.
I stun this, watch it when he retargets. Have to charge out. Still on body type. Middle here, fight me. See it?
Might have to bot in early. It's kind
No,
of
no,
lame.
he probably has a plan.
Yeah, rocket boots or
No,
No, you don't
Just
have
talk!
Run.
Yeah, you have to. The code.
She's forbearance, so she didn't.
She's forbearance, you just need to wall through.
It's okay, we can rest her and bite
Yeah,
me.
we rest her and bite me Yanks.
Kill one in the back here to the left.
On tricky. Yeah.
Watch her here, guys.
Just drag it in straight away. It's gonna emerge soon.
Yeah, drag it in straight away. Just use it.
Don't kill another one.
And rest the code.
As soon as she rests, I'll buff with stamina. Oh, I guess I didn't need
Preferably, we want it like a little bit closer to the like tank position there, right? So we don't lose so much damage there. But yeah, for next pull.
Too close, Steve.
Yeah, I'm trying to move.
Yeah, same.
Doesn't move very fast.
Oh, it's okay now.
Just ranged interrupters here. Just watch the burrowers. Tank stun them early, please, if you're gonna stun. On the shadow strikes, because like stun them right away, right? There's no point in waiting, so we know if we need a backup. Adds health are looking like really good. Just pump boss now, guys.
Thunders fall off us up.
Right, get cleave up again. We are killing the set of ads. Need to pump boss though. Alright, we made it. We got last here. Now people are gonna start dropping. If you get penetrating cold, you're moving to the tank. The main tank.
Yeah, so then Bagaki, Maya Player, Engli, and Tex is moving to the main tank here. Actually, no, move back again. Now new markers coming out soon.
I need a second, 2 seconds.
Tricky, Onomic, and Axie to the tank.
Back me, please.
Trying to overheal too much here. I need to die faster. Or cooldowns off tanks.
They'll need them MDing in.
Yeah, hunters need to MD ads, come on. One job.
Yeah, they kill the healers now, so tanks is probably gonna die.
That's not
You
the
cannot
way.
knock. Yeah, don't need that glue. You can
Yes.
glyph for this fight.
I'm down.
Decode, by the way. I actually forgot to say, but could you just start, like, just shield everyone who gets the penetrating cold, and don't shield anyone else. Just as a shield those with the penetrating cold. It's important that whilst they're moving, they have a shield on them, just in case they should be so unlucky to take a hit. But they should be moving, like, they should have instant reaction to move as soon as possible.
Did we have Judgment of Light there? Because it felt like I was so close to dying without getting anything.
Did we have to use a Holy Paladin, or did we settle down with using a tank Paladin now?
I don't think the tanks can do it. Maybe like if they help each other, they can keep it.
Engle, can you just pop the light on it and like just make sure it's up like?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I can be the one that does it every 12 seconds. Or
Yeah, it really
30.
sucks as a Holy
Yeah,
Paladin. You can miss it as well, and then
I
there's
know.
just, you know.
I'll yell and Wings will do it.
Of the ads being MD'd, the one in the back is by far the most important, because we can reach the close one with taunt.
Yeah, and hunters, you need to prioritize aim shotting. It was down for like, let's see, 20 seconds plus 5 seconds in this last phase.
Also,
Like,
when
it cannot be down.
when we're in the last phase, everyone's supposed to stack on his back, except for the tanks.
Yes, everyone stack, but like Lucio, I told you, don't aim shot the ads in phase 3. Like after 40%, the only thing you're aim shotting is the boss. This goes for both hunters. Use other things on the ads and just aim shot the boss. We need healing reduction on the boss, or we are not going to kill it. That cost me, you only used it once on the boss here as well. Like, please, prioritize it. Your DPS does not matter if we don't have aim shot.
You can multi-shot all you want, but when you hit like 40%, you should just always aim shotting the boss.
All right. Full timer up.
Just make sure that you don't overheal as well, guys. Like people, if you don't, like people without frost buffs don't have to have more than 1k health. Just don't heal them more.
4, 3, 2.
And also don't refresh commanding shout on Omic. We just let this one run out. Second grip. This is good, I think. If we can get a kill. Yeah, this is perfect. The Shadow Strike. Okay, so I don't know if you had a stun. Somebody kicked the first one.
Yeah, it's just the global sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that we get it kicked. Big dips on boss now, guys. Ads are fine. Like, these ads don't need a lot. Like, don't worry about dotting them. Just boss here, big damage.
Submerge in 10.
Doing way better on boss this time. Maybe not like quite as good as we want to be, but like way better. It's a little bit close to our next.
Getting on the back to the right.
Don't be in the slow here. Don't be in the slow here, guys. Okay, it's on wings. You should be able to avoid it. Nope.
No.
Need to pre-move to the left there, but we have another one that we can use. So don't worry about it.
On dirty punk.
Cayman will sort it. Just get these ones in, and just heal tanks there. Big heals on tanks. Okay, they're okay.
Bubble.
Okay, killing one back to the right.
Yeah, use the back right one next to whoever gets followed. Just get ready.
Is it on dirty punk again? Or no, mind player.
Just kite it and get bolt.
You can disperse also if you want to.
Need to pop disperse, don't need bop yet.
I'll pop
him. Bop him now.
Bop him now.
Bop him.
And move in.
No, wait. 3 seconds.
It's about to come up.
Yeah, just move in.
Well, the boss can spawn over there now.
They would have anyway. Like,
we
if
got
they didn't move closer to us. Yeah, we need the frost patch now. Okay, we'll fix it. Just need to shoot it. Okay, it's done.
You might have to
cooldowns again here. Stay here 3 minutes though. 3 minutes for last phase.
might have to jump between these frost patches, by the way, when you move with the penetrating cold.
No, you can walk through them. I tested it.
Okay.
If you move straight through them, but just jump for safety. Just keep the Sunders, please, on Omic.
New ads soon.
Kill the ads. Hunters help left side. The hunters are MDing. They need to already be dead here. Just kill the left side. I can't reach it. It's too far.
Wall in here.
Yeah, it died. It's okay. We're hitting phase here. Oh, the Aventers burrowed. Oh, they Shadow Strike.
Shadow Strike, yeah.
We're still alive though. Just keep cleaving ads. Get ready for penetrating cold to tank. Ads need to die here.
I'm judging the boss.
Body type X, so you move to the, you're not on a tank with the debuff.
Left side is again not dying. We need to finish these out as well, I think. We're not doing enough damage on the boss to ignore them. More damage on the ads, guys. Gonna have to move out for the next ones. I didn't have a hellstone. These ads need to be dead here. Yeah, people need to have raid add-ons that tell you when you get penetrating cold, and as soon as you get it, you need to move to tank.
Well, but you just announce
should also
people, or?
Yeah, well, you should pre-announce when it's coming up, and they should watch it themselves.
Yeah,
it's like
I
too
will.
much Discord clutter for you to tell everybody who's got it.
Yep. Yeah, because I saw body type X didn't move in, but there was a lot of other people as well. It was just him
Yeah,
that
we
I
need to.
spotted.
The penetrating colds also need to get shielded in the last phase, but I guess she was dead.
Yeah.
2 penetrating cold.
Someone was spamming me like crazy though. I don't know who that was. But should bite me and Gaki, you guys should also be on tanks here in the last phase. We should let the Holy Light do the thing. People should just move to the tank and the Holy Light should do the rest. Yeah. Yeah, that could be it. Thing as well, bite me, just chain heal onto Tyrannix.
Yeah, I think that's what Wings did. But
Yeah.
you got Holy Lighted in the last phase 6, which should never be a thing. Don't Holy Light raid in phase 3.
Isn't the problem? The problem I'm going to have is the chain heal is going to jump to the lowest target. It's not going to prioritize the tanks.
I mean, nobody who's not penetrating coded should not be in range of your chain heal. Like, the tank should be max melee range pretty much. Because he's waiting for the boss to come to him.
Yeah, okay, I'll just chain heal off.
But I mean, I can look at what healing you did in last phase here. You only lesser healing wave, I guess.
Yeah, I went single target. I didn't want the chain heals to be bouncing to people.
Yeah, but then you can just chain the tank now and should be sorted.
You chain heal tank, and we just rely on the people moving with the penetrating cold.
Yeah, I think we just do that.
Make sure we have hellstones after every pull as well, please. You should have more than enough, because you should be drain souling, like, enough to have shards. Didn't have one that pull, so, like...
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think so too, Gaki. Like, you're over here
Yeah,
like crazy.
you can't. Exactly, you can't. Like, it's a retard fight for rest of the if it's done like the old way, I guess. That's like the old tactic.
Killed off the odds here. So yeah, when like the new ads are about to spawn hunters, you want to like focus target the old ones first before you have to go an MD, so that so that they actually die. It's very hard for melee to help you with it because like we get slowed if we move on to the frost patch.
Merchant 10.
Move. Boss. Follow the boss. Now you want to pre-move as a raid member here, so you don't move it onto the frost patches.
Back left.
Like melee, don't move into the frost patches here. If you get followed, you're fucked. You stand outside and hit them in the face. Heal the tanks.
Oh.
Now swarm scarabs. Avoid getting hit by them if you can, please.
On the middle right.
Yeah, we have another one coming down. 6 getting pursued.
I don't have disperse, by the way. They'll
Just
hide
get a
around
bot when
here.
you need it, yeah.
Yeah.
That should be the last patch
Just
we
bop
need.
me now,
if we
bop me
get
now,
another
bop me now, bop me now.
Next person who gets it just kites around, and if need, we bop it, and then we move closer to the like tank position with the boss. It's on 30 punk, so
30.
just kite it a little bit, kite it away from the raid, and then kite it back towards the where we tank it. The bop him when he needs.
You can also bop, just
I
bop
don't
in,
need to
just
bop.
bop.
Don't need
Okay,
to
no,
bop.
no.
I bopped. Just
It's okay. It's okay.
We don't have to save them.
We don't need it.
That's what I mean.
Later anyway. So. But yeah, basically here, if we can have it even closer to the frost patches, that would be ideal. You're definitely gonna have to jump over the frost patches here, guys, if you get the penetrating cold. Melee, make sure you're not slowed at this point. Just pre-prep for the last phase now and pump the boss. Need a little bit more on the right side ads here.
Yeah, I'm pretty reloading them.
Finish them off here. Hunters help out on the ads a little bit extra. This is good. They're gonna die. Now we get ready for the next ones. And we pump the boss. This is a perfect time to open Infernal Factor. Like before the ads come in. Because you don't want to stun them prematurely.
It's on cooldown.
Just taunt the boss back.
I don't know. You need taunt boss Tronics. Miss the Shadow Strikes Hunter.
That MD fucked me up.
Just combat rest Mind Flare,
Yeah,
please.
combo rest him.
I'll do it.
And watch the penetrating calls.
Yeah,
and
penetrating
wings
calls
instead.
a tank.
You have,
just
you have
again.
to move the tank. Just get ready for next penetrating cold. Can we combat rest wings?
Warriors don't need this much healing. We don't have penetrating cold.
Penetrating cold up. Make sure you move the tank. Oh, I guess
She
well, we
ads
have.
fast.
I can't really.
Cooldown, but yeah, ads need to be
The
dead.
boss just clapped me.
No clue why he switches target.
It's the AoE taunt.
I didn't use AoE ton.
No, I did. On the ad that was the farthest away from me, and apparently that was targeting Tyranics, I guess, since the boss swapped to me.
It's probably aggro, because off-tank paladins do a lot of threat.
I had shit ton of threat lead though, regarding to my threat meter. Maybe it's broken or something, I don't know.
Doesn't look like he actually hit me. He just turned. But yeah, just outside.
I mean, Wings is dead, it's a problem.
Yeah. But yeah, Righteous Defense should be like last resort.
Yeah, it was for me there. I saw the furthest ad was just in the melee camp, not targeting me.
I'm saving Avenger's Shield. In case I lose one coming in.
I mean, it says you targeted the boss with Hand of Reckoning, Steve. On logs.
But the boss hasn't hit me.
No, you died before it, I think, but it says you targeted him with it. I had it up when we thought it was hitting you, but I mean, he probably did it and then died from the ads anyway. It didn't change much, but. But the ads died too slow there as well. Maybe Shoshenk, if you could keep an eye on the timer and just help out a little bit on the ads, just swap to them, like purely swap to them and single target them when the new ads are about to come.
Yep.
And Six, also do that, please, if you can. But I don't want it to be Shadow Priest, because we're kind of relying on your VE in phase 3.
It's fine, I'll manage.
Yeah, good. I mean, all you should need is, like, all they should need is one, because they have their taunts as well, right? But, like, just get it out early. Yeah, I think that's correct. Just, like, if you, there shouldn't be much going on Discord at this point. So what you can do is just tell him, yeah, just do loot now then, Geki. If it's, just do all of it, and we can just take a short break. But yeah, Lucio, like, just tell the tank which one you're taking, and just tell him taunt the closest one or something like that. Then they know, right?
Well,
like, I think communication on this fight is so key.
Well, that's what we asked for earlier.
Yeah, Steve said earlier that he usually taunts the closer one and that we should MD the further one, so that's what I'm doing.
Should be fine then. Is there anything else we need to fix? Obviously Shadow Strike shouldn't go through, but we have like, Factor, just make sure you have your mouse over kick. Shuroshenko also has to kick, both mages can kick. I don't really mind or care too much who does it, just like they need kicking.
What do we put for the trophy?
Major upgrade if you use the set. Well, that's how we look at them anyway. But yeah, even if I think Wings, you had like the late penetrating cold there, right? You didn't have it like it's not the first one that popped into phase 3, but you had it going into phase 3. Like, I'm not sure what to do with that one, but maybe it is safer to just go to tank, like starting at 35% and let that deal with it.
The worst part is he died on the final tick.
Yeah, so maybe like at 35%, if you're penetrating cold, just go to the tank, you would deal with it that way. So that you're already on the tank if you have it going into phase 3. Or like, you know, if one happens after 35%. That's the best way. I might change channel now though.
Fucking Axe Rogue. Are you going Axe Rogue, is that?
Of course I am.
It is the best. Big.
Like, why wouldn't I? It's literally the best weapons.
It is.
So happy to get rid of fist weapons. The 5% crit sucks compared to 5% chance to get an extra swing.
Fucking Wind Fury, let's go.
It's a bit harsh saying that 5% sucks.
But it's true.
Who you recruiting as your new unholy, Cayman?
Hmm?
Who you recruiting as your new unholy?
Me.
I got a very concerning whisper, second boss.
Damn paladins and DKs.
Mr. Siggy.
I hope
Some-
that's true, Siggy.
Someone asked me to teach them. I think I'll send them to you, Steve.
We can do it together. You hold one hand, I'll hold the other hand.
I'll hold the third.
You know, Kama's just gonna let go and leave you with it.
Easy.
How hard can it be? Auto attack in Gargo?
What's pedagogisk in English?
Pedagogisk.
Yeah.
Just use pedo, Cayman.
Yeah, Steve's a better pedo than me.
Well done.
He's a better teacher, I guess. He's
Yes.
a better teacher.
By trying to say that I'm a better pedo, you just admitted to being a pedo.
Well, we're all pedos.
Are we?
Not really.
Apparently Cayman is.
Was this in the small print of going unholy? Because I'm not okay with this.
Let's just agree this backfired on me and not talk about it again.
Well, I'm getting curious what age your girlfriend is.
I have none, so
You went on dates and so on all the time.
yes, but that does not mean.
Okay, man, hits it and quits it. It was a minor mistake.
Oh no.
Some of them.
Oh, English.
I'm sorry.
That was bad. But yeah, there's so many DKs in this run. Consider turning to the dark side.
Yeah, one more, and then the dream comes alive.
Any Yargle in the chat?
The unholy spec is more fun with the new relic, because I wasn't a fan of it before, but I actually enjoy this version of it now.
What did the relic do again?
It gives you Scourge Strike in your rotation.
Oh.
So it felt a bit more rounded out to me.
But doesn't it also fuck it up though, since you have to fish even more buffs?
Yes, it fucks it up, that's why we use it. We like to make it really hard on ourselves.
Yeah.
It's an 80% fuck chance. Most of the time it will fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't... fuck it up is the wrong way.
We like the traffic lights, okay?
Yeah. What do you mean we?
The royal we.
It came and hired you as the DK mascot.
I'm the courier.
Big Yardle.
I'm a Yargle, let's go.
We leveling anyway.
Huh?
Are we leveling?
It's already 70, mate.
Did you miss the XP buff though, or is it still live?
No,
It's not alive, but you can dance at the pole in midsummer.
You can trade Gaki now for your loots.
Any floppers in the chat? I missed it. Thank you.
Floppers feast.
Floppers?
Yeah, it's the new way to say that it's a feast town.
Okay.
You need the Twitch emotes add-on 6. You'll love it.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, that's the one you told me to get like half a year ago.
Probably.
Or probably like a year ago. And a year ago before that as well.
You must be confused riding in the...
I'm so annoyed with all these Pepe step bro and Pepe hands shit happening.
Because I do think that's why the first time you asked, I'm like, oh yeah, it's an add-on.
Yeah, because I was
What about this though?
PP fucking thing.
I didn't like not having it, like, because you all look super stupid.
What?
Yeah, but we're having a great time.
Yes.
So we don't care.
I mean, stupid people have great time together, I know.
Exactly.
That's why you're here, Megan.
Check your flash times.
What, because somebody needs to not be stupid, is that what you're saying?
No, so you can join us.
I'll never get that out
On your stupid shit. Okay, Shoshenk, are you here? Everyone is ready now. Like Viper said, check your flasks. Doing
Yeah.
full timer.
Make sure we pre-pot as well. Again, as I'll keep repeating that. It's we are like barely making the DPS check.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, maybe I killed. I think this is like the spacing between them is perfect here. But they're like a bit skewed. If they were like more in line, then it would be better. But I think the distance, like people can walk through them without getting slowed, is good. When it comes back from being burrowed, Tyranics, just have it a little bit closer than we are now.
New ads soon.
Get off the ads.
The left one's being like slow at the moment.
Yeah, they're a little bit
just
far. I don't
bump
reach
a
them
little
all.
bit.
Kill that left one. Yeah, nice.
I think my MD resists.
You're missing one, Steve.
Yeah. Got it now.
Follow boss.
Oh,
You're missing a lot of DPS.
Like, he's missing a lot of DPS here.
Steve died. Maybe over. Stun these ads. Get him up.
Yeah, we need him up if we want to continue. It's on
Tank
Engly.
dice, they need insta-resing, by the way.
Engly, you bopped yourself.
Yeah.
It's over, just swipe it.
Yep.
Yeah, for tank dice, Gaki always just combo res insta. Like,
Yeah, I was.
Tyranics can't insta do it.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
I don't know, how did you die?
They were just stacked.
Yeah.
I remember actually second set of ads, guys. Don't have to start dotting them right away. Just to keep pummeling onto the boss and follow the boss because we want the DPS on the boss there. We need it.
We want to be sub 60% when he burrows. Like, the closer to 50 we can, the better. Because, I mean, it just means the timings in last phase become easier to deal with. So that's what the goal will always be.
Need Gaki buff.
The Gaki buff?
A Gaki buff.
Are we having nature res totem down there?
Yes, nature resistance totem's been down every single time.
Just asking, man.
Relax.
It was literally just a question.
It was an answer. Gave you an answer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
These are a little bit close to each other, so tanks mind that, and also mind that for phase 3.
Tony and I'm
Can you turn on the
no,
left?
no,
Oh,
Tyranics.
no,
Hot
It's-
Positronics.
Can't taunt the other one.
Yeah, the refund didn't work.
You need
either.
to.
I got it. Wow.
Alright,
So,
so yeah.
Did you taunt it or?
My mouse overclipped it. It's my
Yeah,
fault.
just get ready to. Was it immune or?
I taunted and both missed AoE and other. I don't have the wall clip, so I'm kind of grieving with that. I think.
Yeah, that's just
I
unlucky.
need to
I
glitch.
mean, he shouldn't be taunting the boss, right?
No,
But
it's
yeah,
Yeah,
these frost
yeah.
patches. These frost patches, like, look at them right now, right? They're way too close to each other. Like, we have to move through them, right? So just make sure there's a path in between them, please.
I'll try to grip mine further to the right then.
I think the first, like, just let body type grip first, right? And then you just align yours based on how where he placed it. Because you have more time.
That means whatever hunter is on right side, you can't shoot it insta like you usually do.
Yeah, I'll wait a bit.
I can pretty much kill it on my own.
But yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of damage if we're not fast with them as well, obviously. So make sure the grips are on point.
Need to kill it soon. I'm running out of savory devitalites.
Anybody got any Wisps costumes?
Don't you dare. Need Gaki buff.
Meeting.
Do you need the feast? Yeah.
Well, Cayman, so you don't need help on the frost this sphere.
Just be ready.
Okay.
Please.
Will you go a bit to the right and pull it, or will you pull it from
I'll
the
wait
center?
for body type to do his and then I'll try to make mine better position.
Okay.
You ready, Cosmin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, thanks. Just mind that these are now further away from each other, so you want to make it a little bit further in than normal. So that we can cleave properly. Get a kick on that. Finish off the ads here. Left side needs a lot of help. In the last phase, that call like needs to be a little bit earlier, even than I did it, I think.
Focus on the boss now and make the dots afterwards.
On the back left.
Be slowed here, melee, in case you get followed. So Cosmin.
And Cosmin.
Gonna need a bob.
Kite the swarm scarabs.
Can someone kill the patch?
Mhm.
Another patch, please. No, I'll get it. I'll get the one to the left and the
Let
middle.
Cosmin do it. Let Cosmin. Onomic.
Economic.
You're
You
inside.
killed the patch on me.
But you,
Oh,
he's
like-
told you which one he's
Yeah.
getting. You're standing under
He
it.
literally said it, yeah.
Gonna kill
We have
those.
extra
On
though.
Mind Flare, on Mind Flare.
We shouldn't be
gonna kill the
popping
one
in
in the
there.
back.
I will just disperse this maybe.
Yeah.
Gonna have to, cause
Yeah, he's
No,
dispersed now. And he needs
It's-
he needs a
it's
box
landed.
soon as
Again,
well. Oh, actually,
like,
never mind. He's on the...
He's telling you which ones he's killing. Don't be under it.
Just
Times in a
bop
row.
the
Don't.
last one.
Yeah, just
What,
move
tickle, yeah.
towards the front and get bopped. To the front. To the front.
To the front.
to the front.
Come back, come back,
This
come
is
back,
not
come
the
back.
front.
Just bop him now. Bop him now.
I bopped him.
Yeah.
Like when it's
You
about to
have
come back,
timers,
we
guys.
want. When it's about to come back, we want it close to the frost patches to gain more damage. There is the lane now to move through. I think save Blade Flare if you haven't used
One
already.
submerged. One
I
submerged.
used it.
That's not good, Aventer. You can't be on the edge like this. Aventer's gonna need cooldowns, so we're gonna need like big AoE here on his side.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Need to finish them off these though.
Do you want armies for this, maybe?
No. They will heal the boss a lot more.
Just deal with the ads.
Yeah, but Aventer just pops cooldowns and we nuke.
Wall going.
Need to nuke these ads. You need to kick them though, Aventer.
Yeah. TCD lock. PS.
Yeah, PS Aventer. Oh, it's like you can't have one burrow like that, it's terrible timing. Just
Yeah,
wipe
the
it.
patch is smaller than it looks, so if they're on the edge, they will burrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the same issue yesterday, so I just started standing right in the middle of them.
Yeah, just like, because here you're trying to, like, I think what's happening is you're trying to compensate for like the ads on the other side, right? Just have Steve compensate instead, so that because Steve could have moved a little bit closer and you could have been more towards the middle. Steve was like almost on the outer edge.
I was in the middle of my patch.
Or one of your ads were like almost on the outer edge. Looking at from behind. That's kind of what I mean. It's like you can probably be a little bit closer and event can be a little bit further to be safer. Because if both of you stand in the middle when they're placed like this, then we won't reach them all.
No, I'm trying to. I mean, it's like a game of feel where you like try to tuck them in, you know, where you still have leeway. I just went a little bit too far that time.
Basically, like, we just need to figure out the way that always works, right? That's kind of what I'm getting at. It's like, we can't, like, if we ever want to do 50 attempts, we can't be doing a guessing game.
Did Gaki buff?
Yeah, like, Cosmo is literally telling you which ones he's shooting down. Don't be under the frost spheres. With the, like, ever. Like, if you're targeted or not, doesn't matter. Like, why would you want the frost sphere to land on you?
Cosmino, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, drink full timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thunder's annoying, remember? Please don't forget about him. Got him on the last second there. Time to move.
Emerging. Move.
Veronix, wake up.
Oh, I need to run now. People need
Yeah,
to
need-
really reposition
you need
really
to
badly here.
reposition to the right
It's
for
actually,
ranged.
all
My
right.
bad,
all right.
sorry guys.
And the one to the left, to the
It's
right.
possible
sorry.
to deal with that if Gaki just kites it out. Because it moves so slow on the start, right? Like, it's possible as long as it's moved out as much as you got it there.
Gonna kill the one in the middle, no, the one in the back, to the right after.
Still on you, Gaki.
Gaki again, yeah.
You can't get bopped again, so you just gotta make it all the way.
Take him. Okay.
Yeah, make it all the way straight in.
Oh!
Oh, you need to pay attention.
Oh, they called.
Yeah.
Just bopper. That's too late.
That's awesome.
On wings, bop yourself.
It's a wipe, too many people did.
It's a wipe.
Res Gaki,
Yeah,
you
that
can
was-
res one.
well-
Ah, never mind.
No, it's too many
we
people
have
dead.
we have 4 dead, we only have 2 combos.
Thing is, when one person dies, it just starts speeding up and it's impossible.
Yeah, it was my bad.
To be fair, all we could have done there was just to shoot down another one. I think we had to.
I mean, it's never gonna happen fast enough, that's the problem. He needs to
Yeah.
pay attention.
Yeah.
If it doesn't say that it retargets in like the add-ons and whatever, it's gonna be on the same person.
I think as well, like, as soon as you have kited, just move back into the group and then just look if it's on you again.
And don't worry so much about like, oh, now I need to move it through the group. The group can move away, right? So like here, you could have gone the other way, and it would have been a lot easier for you with just your dash.
Honestly, it was me actually fucking up my keybinds with the dash right there. That's all that's happened pretty much. But, yeah.
Is there any way we can drip down the sphere sooner?
I will.
Left side?
I'm waiting for the tank to get in the position.
No, tank will move. You just get it down. Tank will adapt.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, like the perfect position for the spheres is still on the edge of the orange or whatever circle. Like we're kind of deep with the left side one every time now, which makes the position kind of skewed. It's not a big deal, but like if you try and make it straight, it's like a lot easier and when we get back into the phase. So just like stand on the little rim of the circle there and grip it there on the left side.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kinda still not the edge. That's okay. Yeah, Sartin, when it comes back from burrowing, I think you just save your Blade Flurry to burst the ones that are right before, or right at 30%.
Okay.
Those are the ones I think we struggle with the most right now, so I think I want more cleave on them. So I'm saving my cooldowns for them and just bursting there too. This position on ads is like perfect, by the way. We do this every time, then we golden.
New ads in 10.
Yeah, I need more damage on the right side ones here.
My threat is Mary Monka right now.
Tex, watch your threat.
8 seconds next trick, so send it into the tank.
New ads are up.
Yep. I mean, I won't catch him. I'm cleaving way too much.
Remember just DPS on the boss now. Gonna need it.
Should be fine now.
Burrow.
Start moving.
Yeah, move to our next.
It is good that you wait like until it's like 9 or 8 seconds left actually. We get a little bit extra damage on the ads.
Yeah, if I get freeze though while moving, it's fucked.
On Axie.
Yeah. I'm okay.
I'm gonna kill the one in the middle.
Here. Can bot me now.
Watch it middle right.
Tex.
On Tex.
Let's make a plan. You have to get through the boss here. Don't ice block. Do not ice block.
Spirit the bop in worst case.
He's good. He had a plan.
Yeah, we can be bop now though.
Wait. Yeah, very good.
Keep killing scarabs.
This is perfect. Don't need to shoot on another one, I think.
Okay.
Just bop the next person.
And the next person, don't run away. Just chill here in front of the 2 eyes.
On Bergen.
So look at how, look at how he does
him.
it now.
He's got it, he's got it.
Yeah. Look at how he does it now. This is what we're like looking at. Now boss is close and we can get up a lot more uptime instantly.
We're gonna take a little bit more damage for the next minute.
It's okay. Shadow strikes. Need to pump us here, guys.
New ads in 5.
And shot the ads as well.
People watch if you have penetrating cold now. You might want to move to the tank here.
Now next one's move.
Next
They're
one's
ending
move.
now.
Okay, next one's move. Yeah, now body, mind flayer, onomic.
I couldn't. New ads in 5.
Can you see
Finish
stuff?
off the ads.
Move back.
Next
back,
penetrating call. Get ready for it. Remember to judge. Keep light on the boss.
Yep. And aim shot.
Well, now those who have the debuffs. Osmin, decode, onomic.
Need big AoE here, guys. The ads as well. These need to die. Shadow strikes. Keep
Move
them.
back now. Get ready for next set of the debuffs. Dirty punk, Axie, mind flayer, and body type.
Next ads we're not killing. These are gonna get burrowed, so just tank them behind the raid.
Make sure you still have distance.
Missed judge.
My judge is up.
Wings. Yeah,
For now,
good.
at least.
Get him out of enter kick.
I meant you want them to burrow.
I'm really trying to get out.
Okay.
Just feeling myself.
You will rest for decode.
They need to be below
Yeah, just rest her.
75% though.
We should have rest, so just rest the call.
Training call still to tank, remember.
To tank. Right.
Heal tanks. Heal
You
tank
don't have
only.
MD Aventor.
Don't heal anyone who's not tank now, and it dies.
Do you want army or?
Yeah, probably just
Be second.
Just to make sure you aim shot on cooldown.
Penetrating.
DK's army.
Heal tank, heal tank.
Is there any kind of CD? Pop it.
AoE stuns are good as well.
Close.
Feels like it's healing so much.
Yeah, it does.
Dirty Punk, Cosmin, Geki, Decode, Body Type, like so many people just dying to penetrating cold here.
I got it 3 times and I died last time because I was low HP.
I'll just keep announcing him anyway.
Yeah, I got it. Then I was running back and I got it again. So I ran away from the tank and then I just died. Before I
Shouldn't you just don't run
Dirty
too far
Punk,
away?
for example, should never die to it. Like you have Hellstone for the second one. Need to have, like, if you have bigwigs, which I hope everyone has because DBM is shit, but whatever, but like it literally flashes your screen when you get it. It's impossible to miss it, especially since we're pre-announcing them. Now check as well, something else. We lost aim shot for a big portion of time again. This cannot happen.
Do you just want me to go wound the main hand or?
I mean, if we can't keep if we didn't miss 13 seconds of aim shot here, we kill the boss.
Yeah, that's quite huge actually. Keep off.
Over the course of the whole encounter, I will lose about 300k damage then.
Don't you have an offhand you can swap in?
I think you lose more on offhand.
Yeah.
Or we lose 4%, right?
I have deadly
Actually,
poison on offhand.
Can you just swap it after, like, in the kite phase or something?
Yeah, I can try to do that.
Need a second, sorry, just fixing a weak aura.
Yeah.
It's just not okay to be missing it there. Like, it's so pointless to wipe on 300k because we can't keep a debuff on the boss.
Should be good.
It's like, just don't panic and we will kill the boss at this stage.
Yeah, everyone's ready. Just 1 sec, I'm just gonna trade.
But yeah, it's like the call there is just to stop healing anyone who's not a tank, right? We probably shouldn't have armied because they also heal the boss, but I don't think that is enough to make up for what we lost there.
I think we would have died without the army, or at least I would have.
Yeah, we would have died a lot faster, but we would also would have like not healed the boss as much, right? But I think it's negligible on the whole. The cooldown on the ads here seemed good though, Sart, like with when we nuked the ones down where we did. There's like a big lane now in the middle of the boss as well, which is okay for last phase. It's a bit rougher to get the cleaves off, but it's workable.
Yeah, the boss has a pretty big hitbox.
Yeah, well, as a warrior you want to stand in the middle of it and just press cleave and whirlwind on cooldown. Had to like pixel to get triple cleave.
Continue on the boss, guys. Tab dot afterwards.
10 seconds to submerge.
I like that. Very good.
Killing the bag right, left, sorry.
On Dork.
Dork. Don't drag it through.
It's very close, you got to pay attention.
Oh,
died.
He's dead. On wings, on wings, on wings, on wings. Good bop, good reaction. Mind Flayer just died though, because he was paying attention.
No, that's because
Wanna
Dork
kill
died,
middle
Dork
right?
is not paying attention.
Keep moving.
Oh no, and wings died as well? No, it just
repositioned, just wiped
started,
it.
yeah. Swipe, so I...
Like, as a melee, you can still get followed. Like, why aren't you just paying attention? If you get followed, you move straight back. Can't be slow, but, I mean, just bop him if it's safer. Like, why would you hold it there?
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought he was gonna Nitro first. But yeah, that was...
I don't know if he has Nitro boosts, and he can't tell you, so...
Yeah, that's...
Only ever trust the Nitro from somebody who tells you they're gonna Nitro.
Sure.
It's not your fault that he doesn't speak with us, you know?
Strongly recommend getting nitros for this as well.
What if I want to blame Engli anyway?
Oh, you can start.
Nice.
We have more frost patches than we need, so Nitro's not strictly needed. You just gotta, like, not slack with the moving. Just because you get followed the first time doesn't mean like you're allowed to be slow. Done the boss enough now for everyone to have seen what happens. Looking at last phase DPS from our low health pool, I think there's a lot more damage to be done to a noob, seeing as I'm second on the boss. I'm a Fury Warrior, most of you should probably be beating me.
But you're the Fury Warrior.
True and real.
Who's not ready? Start.
What?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What?
You heard nothing?
It doesn't show properly for pets though, but I'm just looking at like a lot of classes below me that don't have pets. We're not getting the event buff. So we'll have to get it after every pull. We have enough DPS, that's not the problem. Just need people to not panic and keep pumping. We obviously don't lose too much damage if we have to move either, so there's that little tidbit. But like, if I'm a Warlock, for example, now that we're more comfortable with the DPS, I'm probably saving my second 2 minutes for last phase so I can drain soul with all my cooldowns up. Because we have enough DPS. If we stop having enough DPS, we'll go back to popping more cooldowns. They're a little bit far away right now.
Yeah, they're walking through me.
Yeah, I see you trying to reposition. I'm just making sure you know. They're good now, they're good now. Don't worry about it. I will hit them all.
Guess the boss.
Ten seconds to submerge.
Yeah, move. bit late, but I think you're good.
Position yourself, guys.
Just be prepared now. If you get followed, you're like not stuck.
On Axie.
I'll rocket boost first.
Yeah. I'll stay in the patch.
Gonna kill the back right after.
Can bot me now. I have 3 stacks now, because I had a Swarm Scarab on me as well that nobody helped me with.
Have to move here.
No, not this one. It's a frost trap.
I know. I'm not going to watch that one.
Never know with 6. Man.
I'm gonna disperse first. And then you can bop me now.
I won't be killing another one.
Get in, it's now 6. Timer.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I'm getting in.
Next one
now
is
we can
stay
just
close and bop.
Don't
We won't
shoot
need a
anything
bop.
down.
It won't need anything. It's not gonna make it all the way here. Don't go towards it either.
I should
That's why
have
you
moved
need
in
to
earlier.
keep the
Yeah, I
time.
should have moved in earlier.
It's okay though, we should still have enough DPS, so we did like a little bit better than normal in the last phase. That's are super good if they're not buffed here. Stun them. Finish the ads now, fast.
New ad sync.
Perfect ad handling there. So just pop your cooldowns with the lust start, like normal. I'll do the same, and the ads will fucking melt. Stun them. Last up. Fucking chill now. Like if you have the debuff now, get to the tank.
Get to the tank if you have debuff, yeah. Shawshank shame on me, 5 from B, Agaki.
Watch the healing here, guys. I'm getting a fucking chunk. The left one needs more damage, Shawshank. Or the right one for you if you're on tank.
I'm keeping it dotted by the way as well.
Kick that Shadow Strike.
Next set of
Finish off the ads fast here.
Debuffs are ending in 7, the current ones.
I keep Mortal up on the boss.
One is
Keep
up.
cleaving ads. Oh yeah, good.
Hold ended, next set of penetrating
Closing.
hole coming in.
Don't die, please.
Don't die to them. Good block.
Keep cleaving ads, guys. They need to die. Kick. Shadow Strikes. Nice. Finish off the ads. Next ads are not being killed. Now just boss. Keep the tanks up though.
Next set of penetrating cold might come soon. Just get ready for it. This is the
Get them
delayed
close
one.
though, so they can
now,
be
now,
cleaved to
move in.
75%.
Wings you as well.
Yeah, just bubble if you have it. As a paladin. Just get rid of them if you can.
Just don't
Keep the tank
overheal
up.
anyone.
Just keep it in the tank. Cool the PS tank if you have it.
Close.
Tyranics that is.
Lost one poison, I'm dead.
Mortal,
Yeah,
aim shot, aim
keep
shot,
Mortal
aim
Strike. Keep
Keep
Mortal
up.
Strike up. Yeah.
I'm
Training
back up
cold
again.
still go to the front.
Yeah. Still no new penetrating cold at the moment, so we're kind of lucky. Now,
GG.
Cosmin on him. Yeah, good.
Well, the same thing happened to me as Dirty Punk, where I got triple penetrating. Cloak first one, Hellstone second one, third one I died to.
Not much you can do about it. If you like, I think the only thing you can do about it is like save your sprint for it, right? So as soon as you get it, you sprint and jump to the tank and hope that the Holy Light is landing.
Can you deterrence the debuff?
You
No,
take less damage, but
you'll still
won't
die.
stop it.
But yeah, basically, like as well, like what we'll improve on as we go is like Decode will get more used to it, so she'll notice that you've had 3, right? Like you've had 2 already as a rogue, then she'll she should be prioritizing you with a shield, and then you'll live it, because obviously she can't shield like all 5 targets instantly.
How many penetrating calls did we have in that last phase?
I think a lot less than we could have had. I think we got lucky.
I think we kill a lot faster in pink.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point we should just desag every beginning of the penetrating call for the safety.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
On the trophies, please put in your note how many you have. And if you're getting the set bonus on Regalia, you should put that in. Anyways, GG's. Next week we do it cleaner, and we probably have a bit more of a normal setup. Today our setup is obviously not too great for this boss.
We'll grab more unholies, right, team?
Sure.
Yeah, come on. Cayman's Unholy School next
Fun.
weekend.
Only a small amount of touching.
Steve will be my assistant.
We're not doing Oldor now, right?
No, we already did Oldor.
You'll be required to wear a skirt, Steve.
Oh no.
I'm literally just going to be sat in the boxes in this heat.
I'm gonna swap channel though.
It's going to be like a driving school where you're looking at traffic lights.
Literally, yeah.
I imagine the SpongeBob driving class.
Nah, have you seen Team 4 Star where Goku and Piccolo go learn to drive? It's more like that with Cayman in charge.
What? You teach me as well, Kevin.
Sure, everyone's welcome.
Did you sign up for it, Siggy?
Hmm?
It's a big tuition fee, I think.
There's no fee, I just don't have a lot of patience. So it might be very short.
It's like that dude from Kill Bill.
For ages, well, since the beginning of the week, I thought a mage has always kept this portal open, and then I've realised that it's here all the time.
Hmm.
Healers, if you're using that Vicora for... Well, do you know how to remove that glow around? Because it's fucking up with shields and I can't see who has weakened soul and who doesn't.
It doesn't glow for me though. It's only the icon for me and the number.
It's not for me. And
What?
did you do something with
No,
it,
I
or...
just imported it.
Oh, dude, I don't know what to do about
Are
it.
you using normal
Thames.
frames? Oh, it's Thames, yeah. Thames is probably doing
Yeah, I linked it now.
Oh
You can remove.
no. Okay, I'm gonna remove them. Fuck that.
I just removed this line that I chose.
Cause I have both and I can't even see like who has weakened soul and who doesn't, and it was just like what the fuck, like I'm so.
It's like Cayman's traffic lights. You don't see anything.
Just panic and take your hands off the keyboard.
Panic and press everything.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Hit the gas.
That worked for Siggy on Twins.
What do you mean?
Fucking...
Why am I being slandered here?
Eating orbs in Africa?
Yeah, I had the phone
The
call.
orb addiction took over.
I had a phone call and forgot what I was doing.
Add-on bug for Jackie, by the way, he has to do the loot again, so you get to... Remember to press how many trophies you actually have, though, on you, because I saw a lot of people did not do that, but do that this time.
Okie dokie, boss.
I'm just spamming a raid warning in case someone is muted. I'll jump back up.
Siggy, you need to get to level 70.
Hmm?
You need to get to level 70.
No, there's no one.
Because then you and me can do the DK grind to 80 together.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna instance Captain. You have to do it solo.
I mean, just general. Just level. Have a race.
What? I am not a racer. I have very short legs.
No sleep till 80, Siggy.
Aye.